Life hacks beyond convention. So Victoria's going to phase out gas in homes in Victoria, and yet it's one of the largest producers of gas. Um, and rentals are going to have climate control in their homes. So what's going on there? Enjoy.
Well, going back to the housing, I think air conditioning is and insulation are becoming necessary in a lot of community
Mm.
type builds too, which is a good idea. Yeah. So
Mm.
that's, yeah.
Well, as of 2027, um, it's, I don't know whether the word is law or regulation. It's probably regulations
Mhm.
that that will come into effect for landlords have to provide a certain economical cooling and
Okay.
heating by
Okay.
2027 here in Victoria. So
Yeah.
for new leases,
Mm.
for currently, like if you don't have a new lease,
Mm.
then it's has to be all finalised by 2030.
Mm. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So within the
Mm.
next few years,
Yeah.
all rental properties in Victoria will have heating and cooling.
Mm.
But what they're doing, and I'm sort of a bit, not sure what I think about this, but they're really trying to get rid of gas and send it all towards electricity. So some of the incentives that are there are to do with taking out gas heaters and changing them with more economical electric heaters, etc.
Mm.
Having lived in this cold place that I live in, um, the electric heaters don't actually heat up as well as
Mm.
the gas heater, to be honest. The
Yeah.
gas heater really does a better job than most of those electric heaters.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I know they talk about it with all the net zero, and I'm a bit on the fence with some of this stuff.
Me
Do I
too.
think, yeah, do I think that humans have made an impact on the environment? It's obvious. Yes, we have. Anybody who doesn't think that is a bit delusional. However, is it making the impact that they say it's making, and will making these changes reverse it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't believe we've,
Especially with the whole gas and coal thing.
yes. We seem to be forgetting so many other impacts on our planet. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't think we, yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
it
don't
comes
know.
down
I
to a
just
lot of
think,
things.
I know, and you make one change and you don't see the other things that might result in it, like the unexpected things that come along with that we haven't planned for. And so, anyhow, there is a big push here in Victoria to get rid of the gas for everybody to be on electricity. Now, the good thing for me
Mm.
is that any place I rent as of 2027 will have to have an air conditioner in it.
Yep.
So that's a good thing for me.
Yes.
But um but I worry about everybody being only on electricity, because are we going to be generating enough electricity to sustain the load? Like if we're moving to electric cars that also have to be powered, we're moving to our air conditioners and heaters that need to be electric powered, but we're
Mm.
closing down our coal fired electricity stations. Is this other stuff like the windmills and the solar and where else? I don't
We're
even know where
putting
else they get
from South Australia, a number of states are buying power. So
from
The
SA.
Jamestown battery and wind power
Oh,
system
yeah.
that provides
Yep.
Canberra
Yeah.
doesn't
Yep.
provide South Australia.
Well, when I drove through from South Australia to Victoria the last time, let me tell you, it wasn't a shortcut. It was a long cut, a very long cut. I thought, I'm going to go the back way.
Mm.
And I don't know what my GPS did, but It took me a really long way. So I saw a lot of rural. Well, in fact, I didn't see any
Oh,
main
yeah.
roads, no main highways until basically Ballarat.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
That's
what I
often a
saw is
quicker way to
wind
get there.
farms. Yeah, well, it wasn't. It was a long cut.
It's a long, long cut.
It was a long, long cut, a really long cut. It was very
Oh,
pretty though.
yeah.
No stress to drive because there was no cars.
Yeah.
And but I saw a lot of the wind farms, and this particular day there was not a breath of air,
Mm.
not a breath of air. So these, what do you call those things?
Turbines.
The turbines. So the wind turbines were still.
Mm. Yeah.
There was just acres and acres of still turbines.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, it was just, I wanted to video it, except there would have been nothing to video because there was nothing moving.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It was just nothing. And I
Yeah.
thought, well, how many days is there no wind like this?
Not very
And I
often.
just,
Mm.
right. And it was just like, I just thought, well, this is generating zero electricity at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, they're basically scam, for want of a better word. Um, it's all about money, isn't it? They pump money in. Like, here's this grant, you can build a wind turbine. So we get the grant and we spend all the money, but they cost so much to build and create so much environmental impact with the volume of concrete required and the production of steel. And then when they have to be decommissioned, there's nowhere to put the fiberglass. So they bury them in raft. Yeah.
Well, I just got a shock because, of course,
Mm.
I haven't driven that long cut before.
Oh,
And so I got a real shock at just how
how
many,
many?
because I knew there were a lot of wind farms, but I got a shock at just how vast these wind farms were. Like how many kilometres I just drove, kilometre after kilometre,
They
full of these wind turbines that weren't moving.
Yeah, they do assess the volume of wind that each area gets. Um, but like I said, it's just another let's do this and yeah, and not really look way forward. But also with Victoria, going back to Victoria and the gas, Victoria produces trillions, 12.7 trillion cubic feet of gas a year, and yet they're going to stop all their constituents from using it.
Well, this
They're not
is
going to
what
stop
annoys
producing it.
me. No, what annoys me with the gas and the coal isn't that we're shutting down the mining. It's that, it just means that we're not allowed to use it.
Yeah. Mm.
We export it. And
Yeah,
I'm
because you're
thinking,
getting more for it.
well, and I just think that's not right because that's not stopping
No,
that's
it
not
doesn't
changing
stop it.
the environment.
It's just putting it in somebody else's blame bag.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Yeah.
that
We're
irritates
not
me.
doing it.
But any, yeah.
We're selling all ours at a higher price to a whole heap of other people who are doing it. It's their fault.
And when you look at the impact that Australia has on the world emissions, etc., we're just so small in the scheme of things. Like when you look at the populations of India and China and what their emissions do,
Mm.
unless they change what they're doing, what Australia does isn't actually going to make any difference anyway.
Yeah. Mm.
We've got to be
Exactly.
seen to be doing the right thing, though.
And that's it. It's almost like a social construct, isn't it?
Mm.
But it's